All right, guys, welcome back to Trader's Yard. My name is Renzo, and I'm very pleased and excited to welcome you all to the community. We are very proudly going to be the #1 prop firm in the entire industry, guys. Mark my words. Just in our first month alone, we have given away already over $10 million in giveaways. So we're always giving opportunities back to the trader. It's just an exciting time to be a part of the journey. So with that being said, without further ado, we'll get into it. Today's video, I'm going to show you guys a walkthrough of the platform, since a lot of people have had questions regarding the platform, how to use it, how to access it, how to take a trade. So we're going to do that. But before we do that, we have a guest. We have a guest. Let's go. Vienna in the house. Let's get it, guys. We're going to walk you through the platform and tell you how to take your first trades. Here we go. Just log in with your Gmail. That's the easiest way to get into Trader's Yard. All right. Or you can obviously log in with Discord as well. That is an option. This is the new dashboard, the dashboard 2.0. I hope you guys like it and enjoy it. It's going to be a lot faster. Okay. You're going to have a lot more statistics for your challenges. So here you can go to my challenges. You can see what challenges you're currently in. All right. Boom. You can see, here we go. I'm up $2,599. This is the dashboard here. Okay. You can see P&L, everything. You can see to the profit target. How much more do I have? 7,401. So I'm 26% of the way there. We have some new stats that are going to be added pretty soon, but for the most part, you can get a pretty good look at your challenges here. So if you've already gotten your first challenge, you can click on it, and there's a button up here that says open account on WebTrader. All right, that's the button you're looking for. We also have the news Forex Factory integration here as well, so you guys can see any news that is planned for the day. You can click on it and you get a whole bunch of information of all red folder news for the day. But let's get back to the WebTrader here, and let's go to this account that I'm currently up. And boom, there you go. I'm logged into the WebTrader, instantly logged in. All right. First of all, I want to say this is a very, 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 very beautiful and familiar platform to most traders. Okay. This is pretty much identical to the trading view interface, guys. We have the candles. You can fully customize everything, the color of the candles. So if you do want to customize your chart and get the colors that I have here, I'm using the ICT colorways, all right, on the chart. So what you can do is simply go to the settings button up here. It says options, all right, the settings wheel, options, all right. Bullish color, I'm using this color right here. The second row, the green one, okay? And that is the body for bullish. For the borders, I'm doing the black with full opacity. Black for the wick, black for the borders, all right? Then you got bearish color as well. I'm doing a full black for the bearish color. And then you got the grid. The grid I have turned off. All right, you guys can turn off the grid, whatever color you choose. Just turn the opacity all the way down to 0, and you click apply. All right, now you got your grid not showing, and the background color. All right, so it has 2 colorways so that you can do gradient colors. All right, in the case that you want to have a color on top and a color on bottom, and you have it gradient, you can do that. All right, but I just want to use a clean gray color all the way through, and you can see right here, boom. We have, that's the clean gray color. So right next to the black one, that's what I'm using for the top and for the bottom as well. Okay. Now, other than that, you can mostly probably leave it the same and make sure you press the apply button. That will save all your changes. So you have the ICT colorway, right? Looking good. All right. So time frames. One of my favorite parts about this platform, guys, is it's actually a lot better than TradingView with the capabilities that we have. Yes, you're probably going to think I'm crazy for saying that, but you can actually customize any time frame that you want, okay? Fully customizable, all right? From 30 seconds, 33 seconds, 35 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute. You can do any time frame. So you're just going to go here And if I want to do a new time frame, seconds, right? If I want to see the 1 second chart, wow, NQ, 1 second chart, that's not even possible on TradingView. Is it possible here in our platform? 1 second chart, guys. We are literally, this is literally better than TradingView. You cannot do this in TradingView, and it's the identical interface as TradingView. We have indicators as well. All right, let me go back to a normal time frame here so we don't go crazy. But 5-minute chart. Okay, nice and clean 5-minute chart. If you guys want to trade NASDAQ, if you're a NASDAQ trader, you can choose NASDAQ to trade. All you're going to need to do is go to search instrument, okay? All of the US equities, if you guys are a US equities trader, NASDAQ, S&P 500, Dow Jones, right? You can just type in this right here. You're going to type in US. All right. For NASDAQ, the ticker is US 100. So there you go. You type in US 100 and you got, boom, US 100 mini. Okay. That is exactly the ticker that I'm on to trade NASDAQ. Okay. Very easy. Very good. You have so many different things you guys can trade in this platform. Okay. There's literally hundreds of things you can trade. Apple ticker. You can trade every single stock. You can trade a lot of the major cryptos. Okay. We have the full list on the website. You can go to the website in the resources tab and everything you need is there. But you guys have so many things you can trade. Okay. With that being said, that's how you access the NASDAQ. All right. Now you have all these tools, which I'll briefly go through the tools. It's pretty much identical to TradingView, like I mentioned. You got the trend line. All right. You got the trend line tool. You can draw on the chart. You got the horizontal line. Boom. All right. You got rectangle, right? In case you want to draw an order block or something on your chart, right? You can just get the rectangle tool and boom, there's your bullish order block you can trade out of. There you go. Then you got all these other tools, circle, ellipse. All right. You got head and shoulders pattern, these different patterns here. You can scribble on the chart. You can draw on the chart. All right. There you go. There you go. Remove all shapes. It's getting crazy. Fibonacci retracements. If you guys like the fib, you can use from the swing low to the swing high, right? And then you wait for your pullbacks. 61.8 retracement level, right? You have a reaction here. You can fully customize the colors of your fib. All right. You can fully customize everything. Everything here. You got your settings. All right. Background. Remove the background on the fib. You don't need that. There you go. Nice and clean fib. You can trade it. All right. That's a really nice tool to use. Really nice feature. And there you go. You got your arrows. You got your dots. This is all just makeup for your chart. Text tool, right? You want to say take profit. Level. Apply. And there you go. You got your take profit level. You got your settings. All right. Change your font size. Let's make it nice and big. There you go, guys. It's a very, very nice platform that a lot of you guys are going to be very familiar with. And you're going to have a great experience trading once you actually get in there. You got your ruler tool. You want to measure the range. 66 ticks. All right. You got your zoom in tool. And you can hide your shapes and indicators. Hide all. Right. And then you can bring it back, which that is super cool too. You can change the visibility. But let's get everything off the chart here. And let's go ahead and take our first trade in the platform. What do we say? Vienno is here. So, Vienno, looking at the NASDAQ currently, are we thinking we're going to long or short here? I need the signal, bro. I mean, yeah, I guess so. He's telling us the long. He's telling us the long. So, you know, when Vienno gives you the signal, you take the signal. You take the signal. So we're going to take the long, all right? Here we go. Here we go. Simple. To get into your trade, there's two ways. You need, first of all, the trading panel. The trading panel. Also, what I want to mention to you guys is as you go ahead and adjust your workspace with the colors, everything like that, you're going to want to turn this setting here that says autosave. You're going to want to make sure it is checked on. Once you have this checked on, it's going to save your settings. All right. It's going to save your colors. It's going to save your setup, right? But anyways, here we go. We got our trading panel. This is the easiest way that I like to take the trade. Okay. You have your quantity, right? This is how you type in how much risk you want. Okay. For more info on quantities, you guys can go to the website. We will have a feature very soon where you can go ahead and type in the exact dollar amount. Okay. So it's going to be a lot easier. But for now, look, the chart's already moving. We're seeing the long starting to play out. Let's go ahead and get in. So we're going to want to click buy. And we're going to want to just have our stop loss and take profit value set. Okay, let's say I want to just do 100 tick TP and 100 tick SL. We'll take a 1-to-1 trade. Boom. There you go. I'm in the trade. I'm in the trade. I have a 100 tick TP and I have a 100 tick SL. All right. So everything is fully set for us to take the trade and watch the trade, watch it play out. We've been having some crazy price action on the NASDAQ lately, but there's definitely a lot of moves and a lot of money to be made. The other thing you have here is the one-click trading panel, the one-click trading panel. Okay. And if you want to access that, you just hit this button right here. You can have it always on your chart. All right. You can move it wherever you want. But let's say I want to add to the position. I want to add to the position. Well, I just hit buy again on the one-click trading panel. And there you go. We're now in the trade with 200 quantities. Okay. 200 quantities. All right. We did 100 on the first one, 100 on the second one. We're now in two trades. We have a TP of 200. We have an SL of 200. And it looks like we're about to go into profit here on the trade. So that is how you take the trade. All right. Now, once you have taken the trade, you can manage your profit in a trade panel called trading right up here. So what I like to do is actually drag the trading. You can drag it anywhere on this chart, which is super cool, by the way, if you ask me. Fully customizable. All right. But we can put it all the way down to the bottom. And there you go. Now it's identical to the trading view interface, the MetaTrader interface that you guys are all familiar with. Look, we're up in the trade, Vienno. Dude, we're up on the trade. There we go. So let's say, maybe I don't want to actually TP up here. Maybe I want to TP at this candle body high, right? Maybe this is a better TP level right here, right? Maybe it's a better liquidity level. And we need to go here. And there you go. Fully draggable TP level. We can drag it there. And let's say on my SL, you know what? I don't want to risk all the way down here. I want to actually maybe close a little earlier. I don't want the market to go against me that much. Well, there you go. You move it. You move it. So now you have a tighter trade here. All right. Everything is managed. You can see your running P&L live on top of the chart. All right. And you can see the balance, the equity, all these numbers are going to update in real time, which is so amazing. And it looks like the trade is actually pulling back on us here, but don't be scared of a little drawdown, right, Vienno? All right. Well, this is how I have my trading panel set up on the WebTrader for TradersYard, guys.